Hi, ladies. It's a pleasure to be here to speak with you all. I mean, I left the premiere overwhelmed. I was like, I need a second to process all of this. The film was incredible. So kudos to both of you.
Thank
certainly.
you.
Now, I love this reunion because, of course, you all worked on Eclipsed. So I'm curious, having that play have been the first with an all black female cast, what did you take from Eclipse that you brought to Wakanda?
I know, they were back to back for me. So, were they? They were.
Yeah, pretty much. I got the offer when the day it opened.
Right.
Wow.
So it went into up till mid-June.
Right.
And then
it was back to back. So, the continuation of having Danai around, that was cool.
Yeah.
And what did I take from Eclipsed? Well, I think doing a play takes stamina, and because you have to do the whole thing every single day, and you have to do it like you've never done it before, and that's why I wanted to do a play, because it brings a regimen, and it just is a good workout for acting. And so with Black Panther, one of the things that I needed stamina for was the fighting, the physical challenge. And so we went into a 6-week boot camp, and it came in very handy, that kind of like diligence, just get there and do the work. And it also helped me get over the fact that I was part of Black Panther.
Yes.
Because it takes work. Every day you have to show up, and you have to focus on the thing you're doing. You have to focus on that one ring blade and what it's doing. So yeah, I'd say stamina. And of course this friendship and collaboration.
Yeah, I mean it was really awesome how getting to work with Lupita again, but in a whole new different way.
Because we've never acted together.
Yeah, we never acted together, and it was really, really awesome and it was instant support and understanding and teamwork. That was quite instantaneous once we started working on the movie. But I think taking from there, as from the writer perspective, I think what I took was, a deep passion that, we both share about about being a part of something that we knew was authentic, as well as accessible, which is, of course, was the goal. Creating and performing Eclipsed was, that was extremely important and is important in anything I write. But being a part of something as an actor, you bring that as well. And I think that was really exciting that they allowed us to the table. They allowed us to bring ideas, thoughts, checking in on things and working things through and out. Nate was amazing. Nate Moore was amazing with that. Ryan, of course, was amazing with that. Marvel as a whole is amazing with that. And so we were able to really be a part of it. And I think that is something that once you felt an ownership, as we both did with Eclipsed, you step into something else, and with around African story being told from the African perspective, and you don't know how to say, okay, I'm just gonna sit back here.
Yeah.
You don't know how to do that, which is good. And thankfully, it was a shared table, and so it feels, we feel ownership when we watch it.
And I'm curious.
It's now or never.
Yes, sir. Hi. Hi.
Given you all's African heritage, of course from Kenya and Zimbabwe as well, did you feel an obligation to portray Okoye and Nakia in a certain way?
Well, I mean, Okoye and Nakia are both from Wakanda, and of course our accent, our dialect was based on the Xhosa language. So we felt, just like we do in portraying Liberian characters, that we have to do the work. Oftentimes Africa is generalized, And we really wanted to try very hard not to make it generally African. It's like, let's figure out who these people are. Whatever we're borrowing from, let's borrow very specifically. You know, let's give detail to it so that it feels lived in and it feels true to what we know Africans to be, and they are very, very diverse. And that was supported with the design elements, you know, the costume. Ruth Carter went into great detail. Amazing. All her inspiration she gave to us, you know. So we had that, and the hair by Camille Friend, you know. Again, it's all very pulled from real places on the African continent. And so our acting, the choices we made as characters needed to be in line with that as well.
Yeah, the specificity of it was really like, you know, because we're from the continent, it had to be specific. You know, it had to be a celebration of the specificity of Africa. Because one thing that drove me to even write was the idea that you cannot talk about Africa like a city or like a one village. There's diversity, and it's rich, and it's deep, and it's varied, and they're very different people. And so definitely we're not going to walk into it and just say I've got to portray a kid, you know, I got to portray a Zimbabwean. They're not from there, and it's like learning the learning Xhosa, learning how to speak with an accent of someone whose first language is Xhosa. That was extremely important. And you know, we had a wonderful dialect coach who's Lupita's teacher from Yale, Beth McGuire, and she taught does a lot of the dialect work on my plays. And so, you know, there was a shorthand there, and you know, we definitely dug deep into our resources, because someone's portraying someone Kenyan and someone's portraying someone Zimbabwean. We want to be able to see that they did the work. And so, you know, that's a part of the celebration, is doing the work.
Incredible, ladies. Wakanda forever, indeed.
Wakanda forever.